everybody. I am here at the Sunshine Smackdown stage here in Orlando, Florida, and I have someone I wanted to interview. So who are you and what's your involvement in the Super Show?
Well, howdy everybody. It's your boy, Chugonomics, and I'm here just as the host of Sunshine Smackdown, but also as the creator of the SRGPC, SRG's finest database.
And it is a fantastic resource, let me tell you. So, Chucky, how long have you been in the community?
I've been in the community for roughly 5.5 years, I would say.
Okay. How did you get into it?
In fact, I joined during the 2018 Royal Rumble. I learned it at House Rules Gaming, and I've been playing ever since.
Oh, awesome.
So this is more so an anniversary for me, too.
That's right, because the Royal Rumble is today, and
Yeah.
we're watching tonight. It's going to be great. So what are some of your highlights being in the community and just playing the game?
Some of my highlights, I went over GM Calais in the first Sunshine Smackdown. I made him chug the magnificent trash water that I have created. Aside from that, highest ranking in, we got Faction of the Year, we got Promotion of the Year in 2020. Paradise is just here being a big, friendly family faction.
Awesome. That's awesome. So, if you were to introduce this game to someone who's interested in the game, what would you say? What would be your tip?
I'd say it's the world's finest wrestling card game, because you don't even have to like wrestling. It's got everything. You've got superheroes, you've got big monsters, you got a lot of stuff that you can play.
Yeah, you have anime fighting characters.
You have anime fighting characters.
Yeah, Ikuzo coming out this year, by the way.
Yeah, can't wait.
Awesome. So, any final thoughts?
Any final thoughts? I just hope I can do some more of these in the future, and I'd love to see you guys out here for the next one.
All right, thank you for your time.
Yeah!
And we're back here at Sunshine Smackdown doing another interview with another member of the community. Tell me, what is your name, who are you, and what's your involvement in the community?
Today I am Brian Lee. I am a local player at ACCW representing the big picture TM. Don't forget the TM. Today we're at the Orlando CAC, the Sunshine Smackdown. Yeah, I think that's it for that right now.
Awesome. So, Brian, how long have you been in the community?
I want to say I've been playing the game for about 2 years, but I really dove in deep with DW about 1.5 years ago. So 2 years to say involved, really deep dive about 1.5 years ago.
That's great. And I know that you've had some success, on the national team, everything like that, and local team, of course. So tell me about some of your personal highlights.
My personal highlights is probably the first one was my rookie year. I won the Clay 64. Smacked a lot of people in that tournament, so I did that, and then eventually winning Rookie of the Year that year. So I'm currently still the Rookie of the Year until Captain Con, everyone. I am still the reigning and defending Rookie of the Year. But those are my two biggest accomplishments.
Awesome. So if you were introducing this game to a prospective player, what would be your tips or advice?
Tips or advice? So I'm actually doing this today, right? For anyone who doesn't know, I'm playing Johnny Korea. I was going to play PBS, but have fun with it. It's a dice variant game. You're going to have your ups and downs. I just got diced by Joe G from Akron. Nice guy. We talked afterwards, but that's what the community is about, right? Having fun. So go into the game trying to have fun more than win. That's something I've recently come to realize.
Awesome. So any final thoughts?
Any final thoughts? I don't know at the moment, but always watch this on Ron Talks Table Talks. I didn't botch it this time. Watch your product. Hey, March, we got a Big Picture Premium coming out. March. I don't know what it's going to be called, but we got another good show coming out. And don't forget to watch your boy Blind Tech. Episode 5 is coming out in about 2 weeks.
All right. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you.
I can't see y'all.
Hello, everybody. I'm back here at Sunshine Smackdown with another quick interview. So, who are you and what's your involvement in the SuperShow community?
Yeah, my name's Griff Briggs. I'm one of the owners of SRG Universe, as well as the Chief Operating Officer for SRG Universe.
Awesome. So, obviously, you have a lot to say in this game. How long have you been involved with SuperShow?
Yeah, so I've been involved in SuperShow since actually 2018. I was at Gen Con walking by, heard a crazy caveman yelling, wanted me to come try this wrestling game out, so I gave it a shot, tried it out, had to get the wife involved. She came back, and we were hooked. Gen Con 2018.
Awesome. So obviously you really enjoy the game because you're in the ownership of this game. So what are some of your personal highlights and community highlights?
So I got a lot of them. I mean, it'd be tough for me to name every single one of them, but start with Gen Con 2018 really is one of the highlights. We were we walked over after we bought some game. We met a bunch of guys who are in the Hall of Fame now, the KSW. They took us in. We had a blast. That's the first time I got to be the LEO, the law, and we really had a good time doing that. And then from there, it's really the interactions with the community in gimmick, in character, for either myself, as when I was corporate law, or Bell, or Southern Bell, and all the different iterations of our characters that we've been through. So really, my highlights are interacting in character with everybody else.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And that's cool. I mean, I really love this community and the whole thing with the gimmicks and promos, but really just the people are awesome, generous, and fun. And so obviously, I think you guys have something to do with that, fostering that kind of community.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if there was someone that you met that's interested in SuperShow, which I'm sure you've met plenty of those people.
All the time.
All right. So what are your tips and advice?
Okay, so a lot of tips and advice. I'll say to start. Let's start. I want to get involved in SuperShow. You pick up a 2-player set from the website, from your local store. That's the starting point. My personal opinion is then look and see what looks fun. Not what's the most broken, not what's the best deck I can put there, but what do you think is fun? Because for me, gaming's fun. I want to be around a bunch of people that want to have fun and win a game. Find somebody that looks cool, find your favorite wrestler that you think is a fun character, and just start right there. From that point in time, interact with a great community, figure out who you are as a wrestler, and then you can take your steps on to carry the belt one day.
Well, thank you for your time. Do you have any final thoughts?
Head over to supershowthegame.com. Check us out over there. And then be sure to join Sunshine Smackdown, Tantrum Con, or the other CAC, a Rumble at the Rumble going on that's today. Next week, Captain Con. Every week, every month, you can find a SuperShow event near you. So check out the website, check out our cons. We'll be somewhere close to you.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Sunshine Smackdown. I'm doing some interviews here, and I have this family here. So, who are you, and what is your involvement in the SuperShow community?
All right. Well, I'm Mark Robb, and I actually got started with SuperShow at Tantrum Con in North Carolina many years ago. Got to meet Steve Resk and a bunch of guys that were there. Mad Custodian, just a whole posse of people, and I'm primarily a board gamer at that time, and really loved the community, the people that came out for Tantrum Con, and got hooked up with them. Subsequent places, Southern Fried Gaming, and then of course I've got a Florida group here that meets at House Rules Gaming and Kissimmee. Great group of guys to play with on a regular basis, and so just really been enjoying all the opportunities to play SuperShow, and of course I've involved my family as well, so they like to play.
And what's your name?
Clay.
Okay. And how did you get introduced to SuperShow?
How'd you learn about it?
Oh, from him. He taught me everything.
And who was that?
My papa.
My grandpa.
That's great. Okay. And what about you?
I'm Danielle. I am his daughter, his mom, and he came home from Tantrum Con and was all giddy over the SuperShow and wanted us all to get involved and was telling us all about it. And as soon as we started playing, we had a blast. We started watching everyone's videos and we started becoming fans of people. And we had Piglet was somebody we loved watching. We loved Bob Dunn, and we just have enjoyed getting to know the family of SRG, and it's been a blast to be a part of it. And his name is Claymore, and I am the mother of all bombs, Moab. So, and I
don't really have a name yet, so maybe I get some help from leave some comments for what I should be. It could be Pop Pop. He thinks I should be Popcorn, which I guess explodes, but yeah, but who knows? Right now I'm Mr. Mark. So
that's funny. All right, so what are some of your favorite things about SuperShow? The game, the community?
I think what drew me to SuperShow is the community primarily. Just a lot of people having a lot of fun, and really, at Tantrum, I was treated like royalty. I mean, people giving me cards, they're signing cards. Steve Rask actually made a card for my son who passed away. It was like a couple days after Tantrum, he sent me a thing that said, enjoy everything. It's a number 10 card. So if you're looking for a great card, that's in honor of my son who passed away. And just the community, and then just this idea that my grandson can play and sometimes dominate because of the dice rolling and the other elements that allow him to, not only have strategy in his deck, but also the ability to beat other people that may be a whole lot better than he is.
That's one of my favorite things about the game itself. Anybody, any game has an opportunity to win the game. So if you were to introduce this to a potential new player, like I know that you have, Mark, you helped introduce me to the game, what would be your tips or advice?
Well, I tell people all the time, especially if they're coming from the board gaming community, this is a deck builder. At the end of the day, you're building a deck. It's got strategy. If you're a Magic the Gathering player or somebody that likes kind of building a deck that is going to go up against other people, you may not even like wrestling. But the strategy that's built into this game and the community with this game, I would say, jump in, because you're going to have a lot of fun. And you really can build these decks that just out of nowhere just dominate other people.
So any final thoughts from anything?
Just
I think just be brave and try it, because I know it's not been an easy thing to just jump in, because it's not my thing necessarily, but I've had so much fun, and I really have enjoyed meeting everyone and really building friendships that every time I come, they're like, oh, hey, you're Claymore's mom. And it's cool. It's really nice to be a part of the family.
That's great. What about you?
What do you like about it?
I guess handing out these.
Oh, yeah.
The little tiny claymores.
So he 3D printed some little Claymore mines, and he gives them out to people when he goes,
Yeah. And I don't know.
You just put it on the spot.
Yeah, he loved Southern Fried Gaming Expo. That was a lot of fun for him.
That was probably my favorite gaming convention.
Because he got to meet Piglet and,
Johnny Korea.
Korea, all his favorites.
That's some of my favorites too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you folks for doing this interview.